Unlike Gaius to miss something like this.
We all make mistakes.
Gaius is a great physician.
The very best. Which is what I don't understand.
What?
It's not for me to speak out of turn.
You saved the life of my ward. You may speak as you wish.
He has been prescribing sleeping draughts for Morgana.
She suffers from bad dreams.
Yes. But the dreams should have been a warning.
You think the two may be connected?
Oh, yes.
Well, a symptom of the illness.
I am certain of it, yes. And those potions, they masked the problem and allowed it to develop to the point where...
She nearly died. If you hadn't come along when you did.
But I did, and that is all that matters. Her life was saved. In the nick of time.
Will you undertake a review of his work? Just to be on the safe side.
If it would put your mind at rest, sire.
Have you been up all night?
Yes, but it was worth it. Where are you going?
I told Edwin I'd be up at dawn to collect some supplies.
Well, you better get a move on then. Edwin. Your scar has healed well. I often wondered what happened to that poor young boy.
I told you we've never met before.
I didn't realize who you were until I checked the records. You used your mother's maiden name. You were Gregor and Jaden's son.
They were friends of yours.
They were sorcerers.
They practiced magic. And so did a lot of people back then, Gaius.
Uther will be furious when he finds out who you are.
Fine. Fine. Shall we tell him? Let's go and tell him. Let's tell him. Let's tell him everything. Ooh. I know. We could also tell him about Merlin.
Merlin?
You didn't know he was a sorcerer? I wonder what Uther will do. Probably have him burnt.
You would betray another sorcerer.
You did. When you turned a blind eye and let my parents die at the hands of Uther. At least Merlin doesn't have a son who will try to rescue him from the flames.
You're here to take revenge.
And I have waited a long time.
You think I will sacrifice the king to save Merlin?
Think about it, Gaius. But if I find out that you have told one other person, including the boy, I will go straight to Uther.
I got your provisions.
Oh, thank you, Merlin. Gaius was just reminiscing about old times, weren't you, Gaius?
Yes.
But now, I must get back to work.
I'd better get on with my errands.
Yes, of course you must.
Do you want me to get you anything?
No, I'm fine. Just do what Edwin asks.
I have been through the court medical records with a fine-tooth comb, sire.
And were your findings satisfactory?
With regret, I would have to say they were not.
How so?
Gaius is a great man, thorough, dedicated.
But?
His methods are outdated. He has failed to keep up with the latest developments. This has led to a number of errors.
Gaius has served me well for 25 years.
And one cannot blame him for the infirmity those years have brought. Age can be a terrible curse.
Perhaps it is time to lighten his burdens. Have you given any more thought to my offer?
Yes. I have considered it very carefully.
Allow me some time to do the same.
Uther, you can't do this.
You heard what he said. Gaius is old. He makes mistakes.
Gaius has treated me since before I can remember. You cannot cast him out.
You would have died if your care had been left to him. It's something I cannot bear.
I know that, but...
I cannot risk something like this happening again.
Hello? It is me, Gaius.
How old a man can become and yet change so little.
You have not changed either.
20 years, almost a lifetime, to make the short journey back to where you began.
I'm not here for myself.
The boy.
You know about Merlin.
You have struggled against his destiny, but you can no more prevent it than he can.
So it is true then?
Oh, yes. He and the young Pendragon one day will unite the land of Albion.
But he is in danger.
No, it is my jailer who stands in peril.
Must Uther be sacrificed for the boy?
Their time cannot come until his has passed.
But is that time now?
That is of your choosing.
I will not choose between them.
Then turn a blind eye. That is, after all, your talent.
Guys, my father needs to speak to you.
When?
Immediately.
Sire, is there a problem? Are you unwell?
This is not an ailment you can treat me for. You've been a loyal servant for many years. I look on you as a friend.
I regard you in the same way, sire.
You've been here since Arthur's birth. And all that entailed. What I'm trying to do, I think, is best for you.
I'm confused, sire.
I'll give you a generous allowance. Make sure you're looked after.
You're retiring me?
I don't want you to worry. I'll allow you to continue living in your chambers until more suitable accommodation can be found.
Because I made one mistake. Although in truth, sire, it was not a mistake. It was...
Yes, Gaius?
It was unfortunate. I accept that.
May I ask who is to be the next court physician?
None of this was Edwin's idea. Initially, he turned down the offer.
I'm sure.